Suddenly, the man saw that the wall of his wife's room was covered in blood. The man thought that maybe his wife was just pretending to be sick. But as soon as he lifted the bedsheet, his eyes widened. His wife was actually in trouble. She was bleeding a lot, and she was in a serious condition. Seeing all this, he immediately took her to the emergency room. Everything turned upside down because half an hour earlier, a clever girl had bribed the hospital nurse to change the medicine that was meant to save the pregnant woman, and instead, she was given a pill that would terminate the pregnancy. The nurse told the woman that this pill had been brought from outside by her husband. The woman thought that maybe now everything would be fine, so without thinking, she took the pill, but it proved to be fatal for her. Even after the doctor's efforts, the baby could not be saved. When the woman regained consciousness, she asked her husband, "If you had a problem with me or the baby, you could have just told me directly. What was the need to play such a dirty trick?" She scolded her husband in anger, but he didn't feel any guilt at all. On top of that, he left everything and walked away. Now the woman understood that the person he once was, he is no longer. Marriage had become just like a piece of paper. It could tear at any moment. The woman decided that there was no point in staying in this relationship and becoming a joke in front of everyone. Now, she would end all this. The woman wanted the future of her 2 children to be secure, so she was going to transfer her property in their names. But even this took a different turn, because the clever girl called a private detective and got some photos and videos taken, which made it look like the woman was having an affair with another man or was stealing her husband's property. When this misleading evidence reached the husband, he shouted at the woman, gave her a divorce notice, and told her she would have to leave the house empty-handed. Earlier, the woman never had the courage, but now in a second, she agreed and left without looking back. After the divorce, the husband came home and wondered what exactly he had done wrong. The house was silent, like a jail. Then the maid took out a letter. It was found out that the woman was actually the best friend of his first wife. After the first wife's death, the responsibility of the children had come upon her. That's why they got married. But that clever girl had made the woman's life hell every single day for 5 years. The woman had endured everything only for the well-being of the children. Now, whatever property was left, she had already written in the children's name. In the end, the assistant brought out the whole truth that all this was just misunderstandings. Everything was for the children. There was no affair or cheating. Everyone understood how truly honest the woman was, but by then everything was already over. The husband, his mother, and his sister were all in shock. The husband now regretted his mistakes and set out to find the woman, but in his heart, only one regret remained, that the best person he himself had lost.